Hello and welcome to the virtual open evening for the drama GCSE. The exam board that we use at Fairfield is Edexcel, and the qualification is put into three different components. Component one is devising drama, which is creating your own original pieces of theatre and performing that to an invited audience, and then writing about the process. That is 40%. Component two, which is text in practice, that's working from scripts, learning two different extracts and performing to an audience, and that is 20%. And then finally, component three, which is the written exam, and that is on the set text and inspector calls and a live theatre review, and that is 40% of your qualification. So let's have a look at the outline of those three components. So component one is the devised group theatre piece on a contemporary stimulus. So in this topic, you would work with whoever you'd like to, so hopefully people that you're friends with, to create a piece of original theatre. I'll give you a stimulus, and from that you're going to pick a topic that you feel passionate about and you want to put something on stage about this particular topic. So for example, Year 11 have just done some excellent pieces of theatre, including a piece on Black Lives Matter and the toppling of the Edward Colston statue in Bristol and all the protests that happened and that whole movement. And it was a really inspiring, very powerful piece of drama that I felt very proud for them for making. Another group did trans icons, so looking at lots of different trans icons throughout history and telling their stories to the audience. Also topics on mental health, on the refugee crisis, on gun crime, on things that matter to you. So hopefully it would be something that you'll find really, really interesting. And then from that you will perform it to an invited audience, it will get filmed and then sent off to the exam board. Now, in order to be able to create something that's really modern and exciting, we'll do a series of lots of devised workshops using physical theatre, lots of modern techniques, and looking at the practitioners Brecht and Stanislavski. These are two key practitioners in the world of acting. Every single professional actor will have studied them at drama school, and their techniques in order to create new theatre. And we'll also be looking at really contemporary theatre company techniques from my favourite theatre company at the moment, which is Frantic Assembly, who are the best physical theatre company, I think, in the country. I've seen quite a few of their productions in various different theatres, and they are incredibly good, really powerful, excellent work that I've seen them do. And I'll be showing you those techniques, and you'll be able to recreate them in the drama studio. Also looking at Knee High, they're a Cornish theatre company, and the National Theatre, which is the most famous theatre in the country. It's based in London, and have some excellent pieces of work there as well. Once you've done your practical piece for component one, you'll then be required to write a 2,000-word essay on the process. Don't panic, because we're going to go through it as a class all together, and we break it up into the 6 questions. However, the weighting for component one is heavier on the written side than it is for the practical, but we'll spend about the same amount of time on each. Okay, it's an excellent component, it's really good fun, and we'll get some excellent work out of it. Component two is very much like what it would be like if you went to drama school, because you'll be required to learn 2 extracts from a play, and that's learning the lines, creating the character, and then performing that in front of an audience. So I will try and cast you in a play that I think you're going to love, and play a part that complements you as an actor, as a performer. So that could be a really funny part, a real comedic piece of drama. It could be something very serious, depending on what you want to do, and you'll have a lot of input in that as well. And then component 3 is the written exam, and that's about an inspector calls, which is our set text, which you'll also study in English. So it's extra revision if you look at it that way as well. And we'll look at that set text, not just like as you would in English. You'll look at it from a drama perspective. So that's playing the characters, looking at the set design, the costume design, the lighting, how do the actors play the characters. So it's looking at it from a different perspective to English, ready to write about it in the exam. And also we'll get theatre visits as well, hopefully. If not, it will be online with the National Theatre resource, and evaluating professional theatre, professional actors that are on stage at the moment. Okay, let's look at the assessment then for the qualification. For component 1, that's 40%. That's on the devised practical performance and the written log of 2,000 words. And that will be completed in year 10. So done and dusted, which puts you in a really good position coming into year 11, because we'll know exactly what mark you're sort of sat on and what you need to do to push it up even further and do the best you can overall. Component 2 is done in year 11, and that's the practical performance of 2 extracts in the same play in front of an invited audience, and that makes up 20%. And it's my favourite part of the qualification, because it really gives you a flavour, a taste of what it might be like to be working as a professional actor. And then in component 3, that is our written exam. It's a 1 hour 45-minute written exam, which they've extended the time for, which is fantastic. Writing about the set text of an inspector calls and your live theatre review evaluation. Students will have the opportunity to go on a number of different theatre trips throughout the course at some of the best theatres in the country, including the Bristol Old Vic and the Bristol Hippodrome. If this isn't possible early next year, then we'll be watching professional works from the National Theatre in London that will help inspire you and see professional actors, professional theatres in action. The Drama GCSE is an excellent foundation for any further training in the performing arts, and that includes as a performer, as an actor, a designer. Now that could be for sound, for lighting, for set design, for costume design, or indeed a director. The creative industry is the 3rd biggest in the UK and contributes over 100 billion to the UK economy per year. That is huge. And that includes TV and film, theatre, video games, digital marketing, designing, fashion design, publishing, museum and galleries, musicians, writers, artists, architects, advertising, and many, many more. There are so many different careers that this GCSE will help you with. It's an excellent subject and training for so many different careers, helping you build confidence and work well with other people. So as you can see, the creative economy in 2018 created 3.2 million jobs. That is a huge number, which equates to 1 in 11 UK jobs. In that year alone, 81,000 new jobs were created. So we can tell that this industry is growing bigger and bigger each year, and it's a really exciting career path to be getting into. So why choose drama? Well, it was definitely going to help you with self-confidence, to be able to speak confidently and clearly in front of other people, to be able to express your opinion, and that's really important. It helps build social awareness, imagination, creativity, and to build empathy. Empathy is understanding how other people feel, and that's a massive life skill that's going to really help you way beyond school. And that is being able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Imagine how someone else is feeling. Because in order to take on another character, a different person, you need to be able to understand that about other people. Your collaboration and cooperation, and it will allow you to work in groups with your friends. It helps build your concentration skills, your memory in order to learn all those lines, your trust and respect with other people in the group. And we really do build a really lovely family in drama and in the drama studio, and you build friendships from that as well. It helps with your problem solving, but most importantly, it is really, really good fun. We have fun in the studio, we have fun in the lessons, and I think in order to build something really creative and really exciting, you need to enjoy it and you need to have fun doing it. So lots of drama games, lots of energy, and it's a bit of a break from what else you might be doing in school on any given day. So fun is really, really important. Become part of our growing performing arts community at Fairfield High School. In year 10, we would expect you to get involved in our school production. If any of you saw our wonderful production of Aladdin just before lockdown in March, it was a fantastic experience for so many different people, including dance, drama, and music. Gaming, film, and television rely on artistic talent, and your generation is going to build the new wave of theatre, film, and TV in this country. Imagine lockdown without having Netflix or films to watch or television, and without people taking drama GCSE and working towards creative industries. These things would not be possible.